I figured I'd do a video on my Swisher tractor E. It's not what it used to be. This is a model, damn airplanes, model 1436B. Yeah, I know you ain't gonna be able to see that, 'cause I can barely see it. It originally came with a 14-horse single-cylinder Briggs & Stratton overhead valve intact, and this deck on it. Yeah. And, well, the engine decided it was going to inhale its throttle valve screws, so after I put new ones in, it didn't want to run right, and I figured I wouldn't screw with it no more, because it was giving me all sorts of issues. So I put this on here. It is a Kohler Magnum 19.5 twin off a Craftsman GT. I think it was 4,000. Anyway, it was right after the box buddies, and I put the deck from my Bollins on here. It's a 42-inch 3-blade tractor motor deck. And yeah, that's deck adjustment. And as you can tell, I have done some modifying, and surprisingly enough, everything pretty much bolted up. And yeah, if you can see that, everything pretty much bolted on there. Everything I hadn't really had to drill any holes in it, so I can put it back on the Bollins if I wanted to. I put these on here because initially all I was gonna do, since I couldn't keep mandrels on that deck, I was gonna use it to push cars around. So I put these on here to wear them out, and these divot just as bad as the factory small wheels. So I said, the hell with it. I've actually mowed somebody's yard with this tractor, with these tires, and they were pretty happy. And surprisingly enough, if you run this right, you can steer it without divoting. But yeah, a very simple mod. And yeah, let's start this off. Maybe. I think it's going to be started. Yeah, I think I need to redo the starter gear mechanism on this, because I think this has like a friction gear setup in it, and the starter's a bit worn. But yeah, that, and I need to clean this, because before I got this, my brother Twink had a Dixon, which I let him put this on so he could do his yards, and he lost this cover. So I don't have the cover no more. Don't know where the hell it is. he has this fetish of running his stuff without air cleaners, so that's off of a 16 horse Briggs, so it's an air cleaner, and yeah, and I use this to mow a dirt road with it. That's why it's got all that leaves and stuff in there. And then this, I might as well do a little update. This, I'm going to have to move the engine over because the clutch and the belt don't line up with the back. So I'm going to have to cut that mount down there off, slide it over, and reattach it. So, yeah. And I fixed this. That's all I did. Yes, I got one of the big tires off the car on here. And a riding mower tire. If I can get another hub like that, I'll put it on here and then run the same size tires. Or if I can make or get 5 lugs like this one for the back to put on the front, I'll just run 4 of those. But yeah, good tractor. I've had its share of issues. Paid $1,200 for it, and I used the hell out of it. So yeah, every now and then I have to add. I put power steering fluid in it, but I guess it's supposed to have hydraulic fluid. But she works fine. When she runs low, put some power steering fluid in it. She goes again. I think the hydro trains axles need to be rebuilt and or resealed, because I think it's the one on this side had been redone, but not that side. And the mufflers, the reason they're not set up the same is because I had this on my snapper engine at one point, and yeah, those came off of my LT16. And what I'll do is I'll cut those off and just put a bigger muffler on there to kind of quiet it down some. But yeah, that's my Swisher zero turn. And the buggy, yeah, I've actually done some wiring to it. I did away with the key switch, so that's that on. That does one thing, this does another thing, and I need to line the belt up for that. I'll probably cut that out if I don't need it, and I'll probably put a tensioner up here instead, and then eventually mount a fuel tank in the back there. But for now, that's as far as I'm doing on that. And the bike, yeah, I've tried turning it over with screwdriver. Let me see if I can find a screwdriver or some sort. Preferably flathead. Phillips don't work too well for that. No, not that. Shoot. Oh, cornflakes. Hee. Oh, there we go. Pry bar. We'll use it. But let's try not to break that off. Boy, I don't want to shower out here. Put oil in here to see if I could get it to free up. And as you can tell, it's telling me fuck no. So, as much as I like the bike, the engine is locked solid, and other than probably trying to part her out, really there's nothing I can really do with it. It sat back here, this all got damaged, and yeah, so she's pretty much done. Maybe if anything else, I'll probably just load it in the truck, take it down to the scrapyard, because really there's nothing I can do with it unless anybody wants parts. I'll probably put it on Craigslist and see what I can get for parts, or see what I can sell parts off of it for, because I tried turning the back wheel here, and yeah, nothing. If you can hear the fluid in it. It just keeps popping into neutral. So, I don't know. Send her on her way, I guess. That thing I gotta clean the carb on. She's running still. I just gotta put a tag on it and be able to drive it. My Ford, now this is a nice one, Tomahawk 2, about a little over 200, and I got changed the motor in it and everything. It works great, but as I was saying, the Ford, I need to get a, yeah, I need, let me, here, nope, let's see, here, maybe, well, before my camera really cut me off, which is probably going to do again, the Ford, I need a seal washer for the injector pump, and, yeah, freaking light, hell, I can't get a good shot. But I need to get that little seal for it, and I can get it going again. Yeah, I'm trying to get you. Yeah, we'll do it this week. But, yeah, I need to get the seal washer for it. And, get her going again. Projects, and no money. But I got her all pulled apart here, and the piece I need is down there where that brass nut is. There's a washer that goes between the other nut and the injector pump called a seal washer, and I need to get one of those put on here, and she'll be running again. So, yeah, on the list of projects to do, and no money, so she'll sit here till then. But for an all in all, that's the first trouble I've had with her, other than pretty worn tires, or tire, and very, very old on the back. Yeah, very, very old one. It says 13th week in 05. So yes, these are 2005 tires. Other than that, two have been pretty good. So, yeah. So far that's it.